Final showdown. Time to take on the Aperoid Queen.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
Falco, we've got uninvited guests following us.
What?
Peppy?
Wolves.
I'm surprised you fools
The gang's all here.
That was a very quick. That's
What
right.
was that?
Crystal, I'll protect you from here on in.
Panther. So, 7
I'm
ships
so
in all.
charmed by your creepiness.
Well, I guess that's better than 4.
I guess you survived, huh?
It's too bad we killed Andrew. I feel kind of lonely.
Right.
I'm here for you in spirit.
Gotta do whatever it takes to reach the queen.
I regret asking for a rival.
Got to finish
Alright,
this.
so, as I said in the last episode, this level is really good, but this may just me being bad. I think this is the single hardest Star Fox level I've ever played.
It's pretty tough. I definitely died at one point during this. The thing is, you have so many obstacles in your way.
Yeah, I was getting actually really frustrated playing this. I game overed a few times myself. But it kind of goes to show, like, because I get frustrated easily and it ruins my time for some games. But it's a very satisfying end when I actually finally beat it. That says a lot coming from me.
At least the most difficult level is the final level, when it's supposed to be.
Yes. That's rare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep your advice to yourself and your eyes front up.
Don't give me advice, kiddo. Do we take a right or a left? I have one eye, I can't tell.
If we lose here, you'll never have the chance.
You're saying I do have a chance?
I'm going to ignore the fact that you humped the monitor just now.
And honked.
The honking I can deal with.
Fox does that sometimes himself, so I mean...
I've got enemies behind me. Help me.
You're taking a real beating. See what I mean? This slow's a motherfucker.
Yep. It's nice of them to not finish the shields.
Fox, take this for helping me.
If you didn't, that'll let you die.
Yeah.
If you didn't, I would have gone and finished the job.
But then we would have gotten Star Crystal Command.
Oh god, I take it back. We need him alive.
You would be the one off crying.
These attacks are intense.
I would welcome it.
These scum are going to be quite a handful.
Fox, Falco's in trouble.
Don't tell him!
It was supposed to be a surprise! Hey, come on, Crystal. Ew.
Crystal, you fucking narc.
Thanks for letting me ahead back there.
And Falco, you've really chilled out.
Blow yourself up.
Never mind.
This is a pretty nice place to show how packs of enemies, once you've killed them all, you get point bonuses. I like that detail. I'm glad they added that.
Yeah.
It adds to the fun.
Screen's just getting flooded.
Yeah. I think I
Well-
lost a wing.
Yeah, they were nice enough to give you a replacement.
There's Xena again.
And one thing I just noticed, the standard R-Wing levels feel kind of slow in this game compared to Star Fox 64.
A little bit. Everything around you moves a bit slower.
Yeah. Not a terribly bad thing. They're still very competent levels.
Yeah. It's just more in comparison to where you're on the ground or in the Landmaster. Especially with how
Yeah.
quickly Fox's tail moves.
Oh yeah.
It draws attention to how quickly you're moving.
That was a pretty swift move there.
You need to boost in there, or you will hit something. And possibly in here too.
Yeah, see? Oh! Yeah, this level is an asshole.
Basically just getting chewed by the geometry.
It is very much a fair challenge, though. It will test your Star Fox abilities, so I find Star Fox 64 to, now that I've actually beaten like the hard route, it's not a terribly difficult game. If you want something more challenging in your Star Fox, level 10 of Star Fox Assault will do it for you.
Yeah.
How in the world?
What's up? You're shaking.
What?
How do you know that?
No, really, I don't know what you said.
Can you see my skin? Also, what'd you say?
We'll distract him. You got
I like how Panther said on and Wolf reacted.
Stop flirting with the girl.
How come you never flirt with me? I'm bisexual.
And I took my cannon back.
stinking bugs. Catch us if you can. Wolf, look at that guy. He really thinks he's the man.
Look at him die.
I am the man.
Yeah, I was gonna say his comms come back in. I am the man of your dreams, Crash.
If you won't flirt with me, Panther, I'll flirt with everyone else.
I'll flirt with myself.
Damn it, you beat me too.
That must be.
The Queen.
Fox.
Huh?
That's a good fuck.
Fuck.
All this nonsense.
Oh, the queen
Hey,
is
Ma,
so
You
ugly.
swine, but you're supposed to be dead. Star Fox team, accept defeat.
Didn't Pepper survive?
Give in. This is
You still
not
get kinda eaten.
sacrifice.
Kinda
It is
even.
evolution.
Only my legs are in here.
Me too. Stop.
What's going on? Fox. Dad?
Oh,
That's enough. There's no need for you to be hurt anymore. Let us live as one. Fox, don't let it fool you. You know your father is... I know! My father...
Fucking dead.
My father would never tell me to give up!
Oh, I get it. The Queen is using information from all the...
Oh, I get it. In the story, James McCloud shows up to tell Fox that he shouldn't listen.
Let us live together. Together. Live as one.
This part is really cool, actually.
When the time comes, just act.
Yeah. Not badly written.
Everyone, let's
Yeah.
give the Queen her present.
I really wish Wolf was right there. He just repeated it.
Like in his cockpit.
Just act. Just act. Just act.
Look at this. We can't get a self-destruct program through that armor.
Rats! Stupid armor!
What's wrong?
And rats in the armor.
Rats where? I crushed those.
Just regular Earth rats scurry out.
Alright, concentrate your fire.
Falco whips out his talons. I'm ready.
Can't you tell your friends from your enemies? Watch out, everyone. He's up to something.
Falco. Fox is up to something.
Yeah, damn it.
You did it, Fox! That looks like it's working!
Slippy. That looks like it's working.
I'm really not sure.
Ha! You think we'd be fooled by stupid impersonations? No matter what you do, you cannot win, Fox.
Don't be fooled. Keep it up, Fox.
This boss took me a while to get the hang of, but once you do, it's actually not too hard at all.
No, she's mostly dead already.
Yeah. I forget what I did wrong, but I was definitely doing something wrong, and I had a lot of trouble with her.
Alright, just a little more, Fox. Now, Fox, fire that program in there.
I'm trying.
Go in.
It's like a mosquito bumping into the lights.
Fox the crane fly.
Is it working?
I'm not sure, but...
Something's wrong, Fox.
All for us. All things in the universe will be ours.
What?
All for us. Everything in this
No, I heard you. I didn't understand.
us. Bow before us. Submit to us.
What?
Is the self-destruct program
Not you too, Falco.
It's working, but the Queen's suppressing it.
I give in to the whims of the Apomoroid.
Fox!
Fox!
Fox,
Me!
We've got to defeat this thing.
Oh my god, what? I'm right here.
This is it. The final battle.
Now this part's pretty hard, if I remember.
This is the proper final boss. She's tough.
Really stated.
It must have a weak point. Watch the Queen's reaction.
She likes to hide her weak points is the problem.
It's kind of similar to the final boss before Andros of the hard route, because it's got those glowy bits you gotta shoot that get covered up.
Yeah, kinda.
Honestly, this is pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so...
This is what I wanted of Star Fox. I just want more of this and less Andros.
What, are you not scared of big monkey heads anymore?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that it feels like Star Fox never goes forward. It's always, like, stagnated.
Yeah.
Area this and Andros that.
You need to keep shooting them until they fully close. If they don't look like pill bugs, they're not fully closed.
Man, if I got $1 every time I heard that.
From CJ.
You'd be rich.
I'd be rich.
But not CJ.
No, my money, motherfucker.
CJ's the one who gave you all the monies.
Because you stole it from them.
Holy shit, you clobbered this boss.
Thanks for helping me. Okay, don't catch it.
If it's a thorn to make me feel insignificant as Star Fox.
Didn't that happen with Star Fox 64?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been over it.
Time to do or die. Let's move.
I need to stop being in these LPs.
Oh, Jacob, don't be so down on yourself.
You're rich now.
Yeah, and Jacob went... I mean, CJ went bankrupt for you, but still...
I went bankrupt for myself.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Damn.
Still gotta kill her thorax or whatever.
Yeah, I think that was the most emotion Fox had in this whole
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Maybe the whole series.
I don't know, I don't think anything tops... Dang!
Dang! Ooh, she does a lot of damage. But I do more. Yay! Let's keep going to the core.
Hey, Peppy, we did... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All ships report in. Okay, here.
Slippy, we did it.
Super duper.
All right.
Super duper!
Super duper! Super duper dead! That's where he's...
You can now play Xevious.
Yep, that's what you get for getting all silver medals. It's an old arcade game.
That's the end of the Queen. Hey,
The program's working.
hey, team.
Destruction is spreading across the entire planet.
Isn't it beautiful?
So, I guess that's the end of the Aperoids.
Clang.
It's the end of the Aperoids, eh?
She tried to bypass evolution by stealing souls, but you have to be born with one.
Damn. Slaughtered by Fox McCloud.
Right, team? That's the moral we're going with? That we're putting down in our report?
Here's my impression of being soulless.
Falco Lombardi with a cold.
Yes, you... Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Crystal, get a last name.
No.
Would you like mine?
Fox won't marry me yet, damn it.
I'd like to be Mrs. McCloud if he wasn't an idiot.
I get my own.
Wolf gets his own image, okay?
I'd like to be Mrs. McCloud, too. Wait.
Which voice are you doing?
Was that Fox?
Yeah.
I'd like to be Mrs. McCloud one day.
I'd like to be my mom. I respected her. I like this. We get a little report on what happened with all the planets.
Oh. I didn't read these when I beat the game. I think my TV was too shit to read them.
Oh, I like how they give you a grade.
I feel like that's not our damage level. That's the damage the Aperoids did.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Your overall destruction to this planet gets a B-.
Damage none. We don't care about Sargasso. Good work to the enemy design team.
Yeah.
I love this rendition of the credits music.
The Climate Control Center was severely damaged. See?
C for severely.
This asteroid belt's already fucked, so we gave it an automatic B+.
Jim Walker. I could just barely remember his name.
Dex Manley.
Grant Goodeve.
I've heard of that name.
Did good work as Wolf.
Yeah, he does a good wolf. And I'll give it to Jim Walker. He did actually get better at Fox during Brawl, at least.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Grant Goodeve plays the engineer in Team Fortress 2. Well, there you go.
Well, how about that?
I guess that makes sense. I don't know how I didn't catch on to that sooner. They kind of sound a little similar. Pretty sure he has throat cancer, so... Or at least did at some point, so... Feel better.
Feel better. It's just cancer.
Maybe he did get better. He's still alive.
Yay!
What is that?
He got better, we hope.
Oh, but the Aperoids didn't.
We did it, Fox!
Whew, I can't believe it. I'm still breathing.
Unlike Peppy.
But so many casualties.
Oh, right.
Peppy, Wolf's team.
Who else died?
Noble sacrifices.
What? Who's Wolf?
Dan?
Oh no, they're alive!
I was gonna take Peppy's room.
Hey, could that be... No, it couldn't.
His dresser is really nice.
Hey, you're all okay. Whew, that was hairy. I promise I'm really gonna retire after this.
It's Peppy!
Crush.
He's not dead. No one dies in
What's up?
Nintendo Land except for James.
Fox, tell me it ain't so, buddy. You knew about this?
So that's why you were so calm, you sneaky dog.
Hell, I can't control my step anymore.
As well.
Yeah?
By the way, Slippy, my revival costs 1 soul.
Everyone.
Yo,
What?
Yes, Fox?
What now? Fox,
My friends. Thank you.
Sort of like you said, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm done. I'm done with your shit. Is what I would say if I were mad.
But I'm happy, so I'm going home. Well, let's try out that bonus game.
Yeah.
What home? We don't have a Great Fox anymore.
Welcome to the bonus Let's Play, a full LP of Xevious in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not playing the full game. I'm just showing it off. So it is an old game by Namco.
Namcot?
They snuck it in here. In Namcot, I don't know. It took me a second to figure out the controls.
I like how there's a separate button for Zapper and Blaster.
It's also worth mentioning, this game is in a different aspect ratio than the rest of the game, and it actually fucked up my recording.
Oh, it does look a little bit different, like lower quality. Oh.
Well,
my microphone was blocking your ship, so I couldn't see what killed you.
I mean, I like how quick arcade games are. It's just you die, well, try again. Also, please give us a quarter.
Alright, puts it in the memory card slot.
it's a pretty basic shmup.
It's no Galaga.
Nope. Woo!
But it does have woo. I love it.
I'll be honest. My eyes hurt.
A little.
Everything's awful jaggedy. Whoever mows that lawn, though, is doing a wonderful job. Slovalu.
Solvalu.
You're like, alright, that's enough of that.
I had to pause for a second. Should I? One more, I guess. If you get in the middle, you can destroy both buildings on the ground.
I don't know, the longer you play this, the funnier it gets.
Well, good, because we're running out of things to say.
Well, we're not Retupre. We can't just keep going for like an hour of nonsense footage.
So, yeah, Star Fox Assault, to date, the last great Star Fox game. That's contested, but we agree it's pretty good.
Well, you also unlock Survival Mode, where you play all the missions without saving.
Oh.
I could maybe pull it off. I'm not going to.
Maybe on like a rainy day, just for fun.
But yeah, Star Fox Assault, pretty damn good. All things considered. It is short.
Right. But it's also not terribly expensive second hand, not third.
Third hand by this point.
Yeah, it was designed to be arcadey to begin with, so... Like, I understand the complaints about it being linear, but I feel like after Adventures, this is kind of a warm welcome return to form.
The series didn't necessarily start off with Star Fox 64, but I think a lot of people were introduced to it there. And when that's the baseline, already a gold star, it's hard to reach for there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have their strange lateral moves when it comes to sequels that no other Nintendo franchise got. I mean, imagine if Dr. Mario was supposed to be Mario Brothers 3.
That's an interesting comparison.
Yeah, it feels weird that a company with so many franchises that are often criticized for having the exact same game multiple times, or at least very similar, like the Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda. Star Fox didn't get that, usually. They had so many different turns in the franchise. And it feels like if they just did Star Fox 64 again, but without the bullshit of, like, the Wii U controller, they could easily have a home run. They just never do.
Absolutely.
They never do, and then strangely enough, they go back to 64 because they're like, well, this game worked because obviously people like this. But it's kind of weird because they see the problem, but they don't fix it.
People liked it because of the gameplay, not necessarily the story. The story wasn't the winner there. It was fine, but like a little something different. Like, Assault's story was actually not just for a Star Fox game. I think Assault just straight up had a good story, like for a video game.
It is just the Borg again, but it was cool.
Like, Assault to me was like the catalyst to, like, okay, you know, if you didn't like this one too much and you wanted it to be more like 64, this could have been a good baseline or good skeleton for a much better game, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they just never took that step.
This is to say, as for the Let's Plays of the game's qualities, it's a little downhill from here. If we haven't made that clear enough.
I generally like Command. It is not as good as Assault. For one thing, the story isn't good.
Right. As a particularly, not just for a Star Fox game, it has a particularly bad story for a video game.
I like the gameplay, but the whole thing with Star Fox Command is it is very much an early DS game, with all the trappings that involves. But that will be for a later date. I still need to record that game.
Right. We've officially gotten through our backlog of Star Fox gameplay, which has been done for like a year now.
Unless Yoshi wants to jump into Star Fox Zero already.
Well, I'm gonna have to play that first to see if it's bad as what you boys have been saying, or if it's just bad enough that I want to do it.
Yep, as an update, I don't think I've said this in a video yet, I have beaten Star Fox Zero. I'm never going to play Star Fox Zero again. I'll just leave it at that until we get to the Let's Play.
Unless you want to actively film yourself trying to control the game, it might be hard to translate the problems with it.
That is another thing. I'll still put it as TBD for now, but I'm optimistic enough to where it's like, well, at least it looks nice.
It looks okay.
Like, graphically, like, I know it's not incredible, it's on the Wii U, but, like, at least it's nice to see Star Fox right before he dies one last time, you know? Like, if I'm gonna play Star Fox Zero, I want to be there for the funeral, when they lower him down in the casket, you know?